Hello, folks. I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. And today we're going to talk about taxes. Why would we do that? Because we're kind of ending the beginning of the ending, really, of tax season. And it's always on our mind. And one of the things that I'm always reminded of is how my mom dealt with taxes. So again, I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. You can reach us at 616-301-2581. At 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there, we'll reach out to you. You can also tune in today's program and all the other ones that we've done over the last several years. Good information. So why would I talk about my mom at tax season? My mom, it was a ritual with my mom and my aunt. Every tax year, they would get all their stuff together. I could have done their taxes in 10 minutes. I mean, they worked at the Cadillac plant in Detroit, didn't have a lot of outside savings or CD buyers. That was about it. But every March or so, my aunt, who lived with us, and my mom would go to the hairdresser and get their hair all fixed up. And then they would go see the tax lady who would do their taxes, and then they'd go out and have lunch. It was a profound spiritual experience for my mom and my aunt. Well, one day I got a call, and it was a call that was left on my voice machine, and it was from my mom, and she never left information on my voice machine. And it was, "Ronald, call me. I'm really mad." That's all she said. And I turned into this little 5-year-old kid with snot coming out of my nose, wondering what I did wrong. So I called my mother and I said, "Mom, what's wrong? What did I do?" She said, "I'm really mad at you." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because I had to pay taxes this year." And I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, that stupid stock market thing you put me in made me pay taxes and I didn't get a refund." I didn't quite know what she was saying. But as it turned out, what it was is that she allowed me to invest some of her money for the first time in the stock market. This was 1996. What I put her in went up over 30%. It wasn't in a tax deferred account. So she had dividends, capital gains, and interest, which made her pay taxes on all that gain. And I said, "Ma, you made a bunch of money." She said, "I don't care about that. I had to pay taxes for that stupid thing you put me in. And then when I'm done with you, you can talk to your aunt, and she's mad at you too." Because I did the same thing with my aunt. See, I love my mom and my aunt dearly, but their whole approach to taxes was, am I going to get a refund? It didn't matter that they made more money than the taxes would ever take away from them. It was, I just need to get a refund. And a lot of people are that way. It's a very normal thing. What we call that, if you're doing, you just put all your stuff together and you give it to the tax guy and here, make it go. I hope I get a refund. That's called just tax preparation. We're getting towards the tail end here of the tax season, and this is a great opportunity to do what's called tax planning. Tax planning is very different from tax preparation. Tax preparation is what my mom and aunt did. Tax planning is what you do with an advisor like us who will give you tax advice, and our firm also does taxes for our clients. So we're very much involved with this whole situation. Tax planning says, okay, here's where you are. Let's pretend that you're 59 and a half and you're 4, 5, or 6 years away from retirement. The question becomes, down the road, the two biggest expenses you're going to have are healthcare and taxes. Well, we can't do a lot about healthcare costs. They're kind of built in, although our firm does help people with healthcare insurance, both Medicare and off the market stuff. But taxes are down there. So we know two things about taxes. We're always going to have to pay them. And the other part is they're probably always going to go up. So tax planning requires that we say, here we are today. What are the steps? What are the things we need to do today, next year, the year after, to get ready for that thing called retirement, where we have a plan in place now to minimize as much as we can the annual tax bill we're going to get hit with when we retire. That's what tax planning does. And tax planning is the key to your future retirement success. Because as I said, the two biggest expenses you're going to face in retirement for 20 or 30 years, how long you're there, taxes and healthcare costs. So if this is important to you, give us a call here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, 616-301-2581. I'm Ron Corser. I'll help you through this. Our firm does taxes for clients, so we're intimately involved with all this. So tax planning, yes, it's designed to minimize as best as possible the tax you're going to pay down the road. How do we do that? It's unique to just about everybody, but it can be, for example, what kind of investment securities are you putting into your taxable brokerage account? Are you using mutual funds, exchange traded funds? One is more tax efficient than the other. Are you taking a look at your tax deferred accounts and saying, how do I pay some tax now? Creating perhaps a Roth IRA strategy to create tax-free income as much as rationally possible now, so that I'll pay less in tax down the road, especially if God lets you live long enough and you get into the required minimum distributions at age 73. So those are two kind of things. What kind of investments are we putting you in? And do you have a Roth strategy in place? The other part to this whole thing is, has anybody ever talked to you? Have your advisors ever talked to you about gifting money? About if you're inclined to want to give money to the church, to charities, to things like that. Has anybody ever talked to you about creating a strategy to do that? You can do that even now. So there's a lot of things we can help you with. And when it comes to tax planning, which is designed to minimize the amount of tax dollars you send to Washington, D.C. legally every year, and maximize what you get to keep, what you get to spend, and if you're charitable in giving, what you can give away to maximize that to help other folks, other charities. And importantly, to keep as much money as possible in your family for your generation, your children, and even your grandchildren. Tax planning can do all that to help you. So if this makes sense to you, give us a call here. I'm Ron Corser, Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581, 616-301-2581, or go to our website, www.cornerstone-rp.com. We're one of the firms, if you think about it, what do? We do income planning for people. We do tax planning. We do healthcare planning. Those are three of the major things you do as you're looking forward to retirement. And we do them all in our firm because we don't think it makes sense to say, well, go see your tax guy about this, or go see somebody else, some insurance guy about this thing. We try to help you with really it's holistic planning. But we just try to take care of everything in-house. Doesn't it make sense? So give us a call at 616-301-2581. Or go to our website, Cornerstone Retirement Partners, www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in there. We'll reach out to you and help you make great decisions for yourself and your family now and going forward in the future. So thanks for tuning in. I wish you a blessed day and look forward to talking with you again real soon.
Tune into Cornerstone Retirement Partners' full radio program, Your Course to Retirement, Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock at News Radio WOOD, or visit cornerstone-rp.com for many valuable resources, including those mentioned on this show and other great episodes of Your Course to Retirement.
The content of this radio show is provided for informational purposes only and is not a solicitation or recommendation of any investment strategy. You are encouraged to seek investment, tax, or legal advice from an independent professional advisor.
Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group is solely an indication that the financial advisor has attended training provided by Ed Slott and Company, passed biannual examinations on material covered at conferences and in webinars, and met other membership requirements, and does not constitute an endorsement of any kind. Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group members pay a fee for the educational programs that allow them to be included in the Ed Slott's Elite IRA IRA Advisor Group. Membership does not guarantee investment success. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services.
Advisory services offered through Brookstone Capital Management, a registered investment advisor.
Advisory clients are charged a quarterly fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.
Any investments and/or investment strategies mentioned involve risk, including the possible loss of principal. Any comments regarding safe and secure investments and guaranteed income streams refer only to fixed insurance products. They do not refer in any way to securities or investment advisory products. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals or growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.